Hey everyone, how's it going? Nice to see your beautiful faces again. It's been a while. I'm currently on my phone to check when was the last time I fucking uploaded a video? 3 weeks ago. Wow. Was it really 3 weeks? Has it really been that long? That's something else because I was just having a little outspoken thought process with myself earlier, and I remembered my resolutions that I made to myself. One I told you guys, you know, to live healthier, to live better, to not be a stick in the mud, you know. Um, Also, another one was to not be the person I was in high school. That means owning up to the things I did in high school. Now, I'll admit, I could be a dick, I could be an asshole, I could be self-centered, I could be set to one idea. I made myself really believe that how I saw it was the way. I'll admit that was high school me. I'll have to admit that. But I also admit that I'm not that guy. Um, because over when high school ended and graduation parties were over, real life kind of sank in. I realized some of the stuff I needed to do. Um, I had that process coming up. I know what I have to do, I just have to do it. And it starts with me finally doing something for myself for once. Um, yeah, I know. For once, I just labeled myself as being self-centered. That was high school. You know, everyone has their point where they're like that. Where they think for themselves for once, and it absorbs them. But we all get out of it. Me just took a little bit long because I wasn't used to it. Because I spent so many times helping others. The one time I wanted to help myself, I got so used to it, it absorbed me completely, and I apologize for that. And to Brett Perano, I apologized for that. I know Brett, you probably aren't even watching this video. Heck, some of my friends are probably like, realize why are you apologizing to him? Because I realize now how I was. It cost me. It cost me someone that was like a friend. I'll have to admit, I only knew him for about that year. I only met him that year. Well, actually, a year beforehand. And because of him, I was able to hang out with two amazing women. Um, One I had always known, one I didn't. I don't know the word choice for that one. I don't care. But I realized, um, if I never showed this kind of, you know, tenacity and kind of a kind-heartedness towards him, I may not have really had a good friendship with the two ladies that I met. I really met Taylor Conley that year. I always known about her. Me, my brother and her sister were good friends. My brother and her sister's husband are friends, and to that came the friendship between her. And yeah, it was through Brett that I became better friends with them. Larissa Erickson, I met through Brett because they kind of have a similar, almost a similar kind of way of thinking, but not completely. It was because of him that I kind of met this lady who just didn't care what other people thought. She just lived her life how she thought it, and she didn't care what anyone else thought as long as she knew she was doing the right thing. And it's because of that that I kind of found myself, figuring out what I wanted. Um, and another reason I'm making this video is one, because I haven't made one in a while, and two, to anyone I hurt in high school, to anyone that felt like I was the biggest dick, that I was an ass, that I was a self-centered, self-righteous, manipulative little fucker that I was. Um, I it may not sound like it because of how my tone is. Um, it's flat. It's basic. Unless I change it, unless I force myself to change it. But I apologize for my actions, for what I did, what I said, the things I had said. I first realized kind of this was happening, but I completely forgot, blocked that out, and I just remembered. You guys won't be able to watch the video or any of the old videos. I deleted those videos to renew myself. Um, but there was a video I made, things I hate. It was a video where I talked about things I disliked. There was something I mentioned about, the football kids, the jocks, the kids like that. Not realizing that I didn't explain it well enough. I don't hate football people. I don't. I hate the cocky, the self-absorbed, anyone who feels that their views are better than anyone else's. Inadvertently, though, I became that person. I became what I hated. We all have that moment when we become what we hate. Inadvertently, sometimes it can happen. Sometimes you may not know what happened. Sometimes you just block it out. I realized I became that. It was high time I owned up to it. Because I saw one of the kids that kind of showed me this a day ago, and I realized just how bad it was. I figured he didn't want to say anything to me because I had earphones in, and I realized he never really cared for me, anyways. And the feeling was mutual. I'll have to admit, I didn't like him either because half the things he did just made no sense. But now I realize that's his persona, and I am mine. We all have our different things. Oh well, what am I gonna do about it? But that video that I made when I was young and naive, I made nearly cost me someone I consider actually a really good friend, and someone who kind of drove me to think about what I'm doing to myself. Um, but I think we kind of owned up to it. You know, I own up to the fact that I can be stubborn, more stubborn than a bull that has just seen red. That analogy I did not make because of the shirt. Okay. Also, the beard. If you guys saw, like, let's see. Let me look at the video. Did I have? Yeah, the sub was coming back. But a month ago there was no beard. Then there was a little bit. Then there was a little bit. The beard got to the point where it was getting how it used to be. Not like big, but like neck beard was coming back, and I don't want that. I know I always made the joke, and I've explained this in other videos. But it's been 3 weeks, so you guys understand why I have to make another one. Okay? But neckbeard. When I first heard the term, I laughed because I thought it was just something that came up. Guy has more of a beard on his neck than his jaw line and everything. So yeah, I came to assume that name, not realizing though what the name actually meant. what it could be assumed as. But um, in our small town, we assumed it. Guy has more facial hair on his neck than his jaw. But in the world of the internet, it is a term for a fat, greasy, sloppy gamer with a bunch of acne and a patchy beard. Yeah, my beard can be patchy, but I blame that on someone who would always pull my fucking beard and pull the fucking hair out. That person knows who the fuck he is. So there. But I've just I've come to realize things. I'm not as young as I once was. Heck, it's only been a day, relatively. I still had the pain in my front delt after doing some of the after doing some of the work that I did this past Monday. I have to admit, it wasn't the smartest decision on my part, but you know what? I didn't care. It was a workout, and it made me feel good. So there's that. And this is a hand sanitizer condom. You see, here's the thing with how these work. See, typically, it's if you want to say you use protection, but she still got pregnant. You're like, I did right. I don't know how the fuck it happened. And then you just throw this away after, so no one finds the evidence. No, just kidding. This is from Christmas. I got like a bunch of stuff. I got that candle. Well, I got this hand sanitizer, and it came with this little sleeve or condom, as you might say. But yeah, I wanna. I kind of want to get more into the whole. First off, me owning up to past mistakes. Holy crap, this is hard to get on. Why did I take it off? I don't know, guys. Why do I do this to myself? But $1.75. That's how much you paid. Boy, give me cheap shit. The pocket black vanilla bean Noel antibacterial hand gel. I also took like a sleep aid right now, and as you can tell, I obviously not feeling it. Also, my nose feels congested. Not congested, running. My throat feels weird. But yeah, let's see, what was. It's been 2 months since this shirt has been in the video. That's weird. It's really 2 months since I played a Call of Duty game. Really? Holy shit. I did not realize. Uh. Do I only ever wear this shirt in a video every like 2 months? That's 5 months ago. I made a. I made 6 months ago. I made a video. Yeah, good. Okay. That video really has no views. Well, I'm gonna share it. I'm sharing this to my Twitter. I'll be right back with you after I send this tweet. Cause I have a Twitter. Um, Why not? Um, Send a tweet. Tweet isn't sent. There we go. Also, I made a video a couple months ago. Well, actually, a month ago, talking about my Monty Ohm remembrance. Why I joined the Ruby kind of fandom. I don't say it's a fandom. I say it's a bunch of people who get together, talk about a show that really impacted them, and kind of just discuss it. Um, Now, obviously, it's an anime, so of course there are a bunch of other weird that goes along with it. That's to be expected. But when I made that video, I didn't do it because of the views. I didn't do it for all this. I did it because I felt honest about wanting to show just what a TV show can do to impact a person's life. And yes, I made the whole waifu jokes a lot. Um, Obviously, a joke about that was made right back to me with the season finale of Ruby. Um, Props to the dude that did that. Also, props to the girl that might have recognized me because I have a headset now for my PlayStation, and literally, this girl was like, her name was Gonna Finna. No, you finna to get hit. I don't know why finna is still a word. It's not even a word. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's supposed to be like you're gonna get hit. Why did you say you're gonna get hit? You're finna get hit. What? Damn, Millers. That's a freaking red shirt you got there. Obviously, we don't get that joke because of the whole damn Daniel thing, which I had no idea was a thing. But yeah, I got a headset. I was playing with it, and she said, "Well, is this really you?" I was like, "Yeah." And then some guy's like, "You betrayed me." I was like, "What? How the fick if I? How the fick if I? Am I supposed to know how? When some people do this shit?" I was just playing the fucking video game. Alas, alas is like, oh, I guess you know what? Get the game. Like, okay, next thing I know, we're driving off to this fucking thing, and she's like, oh, it's supposed to be on this. I'm like, you will never know half the shit I've seen on there. I have heard kids on that fucking GTA. It's fucking weird. Parents, stop getting your kids these fucking M-rated video games. Literally. My parents did that because they trusted me. They knew I wasn't going to be some little fucking kid online. I didn't have online when I got my Xbox. I was getting those games because I didn't want to. First off, I'm not going to pay to play a fucking video game over the internet. You already pay for the internet. You pay for the game. I'm not going to pay more to unlock something that the game offers. The game offers an online area. And yes, I'm scratching the right above my ass. Deal with it. But it's like, do you not see the fucking problem getting a fucking kid a fucking M-rated video game? Because first off, GTA Online is a story about taking a character and rising them to a certain thing, where you kill people, where you smuggle drugs, you steal cars, you do all this stupid stuff. Adults play it because it's the idea of something that we will never do. We do it in a video game because we know we'll never do it in real life. I will never be in the army in the real life, so that's why I play Call of Duty. I'll never be fucking Guardian and fucking Destiny, so I don't play. I'll never be a badass in fucking Prototype or in Infamous. I'll never be a cop like in Battlefield Hardline. A video game is the idea of transporting yourself into a situation you know you'll never be in. That is the idea of a video game. To put someone and make them love a character they know they will never have to experience. Because guess what? A video game is to do just that. Offer us humor, offer us a way of expressing yourself in a different manner. So when people ever ask you, hey, why do you play video games? Because it allows me to express myself in a different way. In GTA, you can make your character look how you want him or her to look. Because you know you're never going to be like that. So, that's the idea behind video games, in my opinion. To allow us as gamers to experience something we'll never really experience. That's why, like, I'm gonna give it out there. The Gaming Terrorizer did a video a while back where he shot a gun. His face was priceless because he has done that in video games. To do that in real life is insane for him. So with that said, everyone, good night. Have a great day or morning, whatever it is for you when you're watching this video. Because guess what? I have to go wait on people tomorrow, and it's not going to be fun. So, I forgot my outro. What was my outro again? Did I even have one? I don't remember.